After two.
Yes, it's a clear representation of educated food. They're not really.
That word is strong.
No, I will say they let them take me to Supreme Court.
But why you coming for you? We just telling you that I'm happy. That's what I'm telling you.
We are in 2023.
We are here to build this country for our generations unborn.
Oh, so you can legitimate corruption? I see a rescue man and telling you say everything going committee rule.
And the person saying it. And the United Party people got to be naive to sit there and think that these people are interested in working with them.
All of the areas of sports, because these people are flag bearers, we're going to promote sports in our country. It's a good
father. That's Jeremiah. They form Nimbo. What do you think they are doing? A political party they are forming.
Peace and stability into this country.
In his 80s, he's not just seen as president, he's seen first as a Baptist deacon.
Our friends, to that particular friend, what mother did not do, you cannot do it. Your mother did, you will not do it. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Liberia. Welcome to Kear Morning Live. Here's Daniel Rogers, the sheriff, the voice of the people, speaking truth.
It's coming up to 3 minutes past 7 o'clock on a floppy, gloomy Monday morning.
He has no fear.
Of course, no fear.
He stands for what is right, calling out the wrong.
Without fear or favor, today is the 13th, brand new week, and a new chapter for the week. Welcome to KML Care Morning Live.
Sheriff on the mic.
I'm the sheriff,
Truth alive,
in a code of public opinion.
the voice of the voice.
My producers are here.
Courage in his.
Of course, together, ST and the man George, together we'll navigate to 10 o'clock. Madam Anita Taylor will join us on the platform.
Kear Morning Live.
She stands for the rights of women, champion women's rights, advocating for women. Madam Anita Taylor will join us at 9 o'clock this morning.
Public court.
At 8:45, we'll bring you the local dailies, a segment, a regular feature here.
Public court.
So good morning and welcome to Kear Morning Live. KML on your station. Come around, get around. Times are hard. Everybody pack ball in my pack can ball. Big hole, cover hole, that the whole hustle. 4 minutes past 7 o'clock, 13 July 2026, Monday. Welcome to your platform,
The voice of
where we discuss Liberia's issue.
speaking
Somebody said, and I agree,
power.
we have divided the country on the red, that's the blue and green line.
He has
It's time to turn it back to the red, white, and blue.
for what?
That is the only way Liberia will become a better place.
Bringing justice to the light. KML
Oh, join in and sing the song KML, Kear Morning Live.
from the mic, keeping truth alive.
We are credible, factual, and timely.
The voice.
Good morning, folks, and welcome
Courage.
on this brand new Monday morning, brand new week. The chapter is clear.
Morning
We
Live.
say live from the slump of Stonywell to the top
Kear
of the executive mansion. Good morning, folks.
Sheriff in the public court of opinion. The 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 sheriff in the public court of opinion.
Oh, yes, the sheriff, your sheriff in the public court of opinion. Let me say good morning to retired police officer, a veteran, Mr. Colley, 18th Street. Oliver, good morning, a morning changer there, wherever you are, folks. Good morning. If you're driving to town, wherever you're coming from, wherever you're going, because you crisscross. Some people go to the airport for job. Some people work with Firestone. Some people moving to the border, if you're driving, too much accident, too many accidents, too many deaths. Do not mind the beauty of the road, because if you do, say fast driving speeds you to the great beyond, and the great beyond can hold great surprises. No one gets to heaven by committing suicide. Kear Morning Live on your station. Of course, it's Kear Radio 95.9, wherever you are. The sheriff is here to serve you breakfast. It's 6 minutes past the hour. Let's visit Natasha Yasia Wright Morning Tea. Good morning to the young evangelist. And by the way, Natasha Yasia Wright is the president of the Judiciary Reporters Association of Liberia. Good morning to, let me say good morning to the fearless Josh Usman Feka, also County Anthony Richard Scott. Wherever you are, folks, let's bring you the morning tea. Sit back, relax, wherever you are, on your sofa, on your couch. It's time to discuss Liberia. Honor is not, you don't demand honor. You don't demand it. Yes, we'll talk about that. Let's bring you the tea. Team Leprosy Honor that garment. 2 Kings 5:10. Elijah sent his messenger, Gehazi, to say to Naaman, go, wash yourself 7 times in the Jordan, and your flesh will be restored, and you will be cleansed. Naaman was a great man in his country, and he wanted Prophet Elisha to meet him at the door and heal him. He wanted this prophet to jump, shout, jump. The prophet to jump, shout, dance, and put on a big show for his healing to occur. But God does not always send blessings in the people we want and the vehicle we want. Oftentimes, God chooses the lowly person through ordinary means to accomplish his healing. We must believe that God's way is better than our own. God's way is better than our own. We may not always understand his way of working, but by humble obeying, we will receive his blessings. We must remember that God's ways are the best. God's ways are best. God wants obedience. God wants our obedience more than anything else. And God can use anything to accomplish his purposes. Naaman almost rejected his opportunity for healing by getting angry that Elisha did not show up to greet him at the door. Grace cannot be earned or bought, and that true healing requires surrounding our pride. Naaman, a powerful commander, expected a grand gesture to cure his leprosy, but instead received a miracle through humble obedience and faith. Naaman had it all: military glory, health, wealth, and king's favor. And the king's favor, yet he was a leper. This highlights that human achievement cannot cure our deepest human brokenness. No amount of money, power, or status can shield us from disease, hardship, or the ultimate condition of our souls, only by God's grace. This Naaman story illustrates how proud and preconceived expectations can block blessings, and how truth healing and spiritual breakthroughs only happen when we humble ourselves and follow God's instructions. Kear Morning Live. Let us pray. Father God, thank you for this gospel message. where we can be washed by the blood of the Lamb and cleansed of all our sins and disgrace through faith in Jesus Christ. Help us to humble ourselves before your mighty hand. Like this great Syrian general, Nehemiah, who responded to your word, obey your voice, and was made whole. In Jesus Christ's name we pray. Amen and amen. Thanks to Natasha. Yes, you're right. 11 minutes past 7 o'clock. Respect is earned, it's not demanded. You don't demand respect. The word honorable. The word honorable. You want to be an honorable person? You don't demand it. You earn it. And Lima Bowie, his honor is in the news. The pro tem, Yombly Kanga Lawrence, rather concentrating about meaningful things that will impact and better the lives of the people. They are talking about they should be referred to as honorable. If you don't deserve it, you don't earn it, what's the issue? What is the issue? Why should I call you an honorable person? God is honorable. He's the supreme of the universe. Jesus Christ, the savior of the universe, heaven and earth. Man, you don't demand, you don't tell me to call you honorable when you are not an honorable person. You desecrate your own office. You bring your own office into public ridicule. But you want me to call you an honorable person. See what is happening today. See what is happening today. Where no respect between the executive and the legislature. I don't even want to call talk about the judiciary because you can't you can't discuss them. So where are we taking our country? Politics has taken over green and blue. And this madam said, unless we go back to the red, white, and blue, the green and blue is leading Liberia to devastation, destitution, hopelessness, and uselessness, and nothing to show. The blue and the green, they got nothing to show. Kear Morning Life. Kear Morning Life, fellow Liberians. You know, driving this morning, I'm rolling from one side to the other side, staring at the ceiling, and I'm asking myself, is it worth it? Abraham Parker, good morning. If it's worth it, where am I going? Why should I go in the first place? Where am I going? Are people listening? And even if they are or were, is the message sinking? Is it resonating with them? That this coming election, 2029 election, will evaluate. We will not vote on ethnicity, religion, tribal lines. We will not do that. But again, you blame yourself because you vote on ethnicity, tribal line. That's exactly what you do. And you gave people, I really don't understand. Councillor Booth, good morning. Good morning to you, Councillor Pierre Brown Boo. Let me say good morning to Mervyn Kit Kat Jr., CKA, classy man from Lone Star South, MTN. Lieutenant Colonel Rubin Kit Kat, NPA, Chief Prosecutor, good morning to you. Luther Tapes said it is time for the president to shuffle. I don't know if it would be fair to say shuffle or reshuffle, to shuffle the government, because they are not shuffled. How can it be reshuffled? So I'm asking myself if, because he said they will make a list, they will draw up a list of those flunkies, those individuals who are not performing, ministers, directors, managing director, commissioners, their names will be submitted. The chairman of the party, the board, is also the chairman of the board of NPA. Will they also place the name of Hussein Dukle at the NPA? Because this is a man who has been accused on multiple occasions for corrupting people, duping people. The Chinese, it's alleged that he duped the Chinese, but the man can beat his chest. He can boast about it. That nobody, because I pay my dues, not even the president can remove me. He sits at the gateway to the economy of Liberia, 17 minutes past 7 o'clock. Hope you're getting ready. Hope you're on your way to work, because there is no food for lazy man. I'm not a lazy man. I've never been a lazy man. If you put your hand between your legs as a man, you are a pimp. And you look up for the woman to feed or provide for you, then you're not a serious man. You are a lazy man. Get up. Go for it. Get up and go for it. Good morning, Abraham Ezo Rogers. He is now managing the page. A very good writer. We'll bring you something. We'll read you a commentary on the microscope written by Mr. Ezo Rogers, Abraham Ezo Rogers. Kear Morning Live, KML. Let me say good morning to the general. Fellow Liberians, we have a problem. Our country have a problem. Learn this today. The deepest wounds are not caused by strangers, but by the people we love most. Learn this. The deepest wounds are not caused by strangers, but by the people we love most. Our sorrow, our wounds are not caused by strangers, but by the people we love most. Emmanuel Jelika, good morning, bro. I know you're following, a regular follower. Okay, Police Academy turning point, 19 minutes past the hour. The sheriff is on. Silent in court. No disturbing. To you in the community, bring your hoofer, your speakers outside, and let the people get the message in the community. Now, our president returned. His Excellency, let me say good morning to His Excellency, Joseph Yuman Boanka. Your Excellency, you said on that fateful day when the oath was being administered by the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court Republic of Liberia. Good morning, Prince, we say. Okay, from Ganta City, Nima County. Good morning to you, Prince. Continue to watch, share the video. Share the video, share the video, share the podcast. 20 minutes past the hour. His Excellency, Joseph Yuman Boaka, I want to remind you, oh man, the most experienced statesman, 45 years of experience. The number grows by the day or by the year. I want to ask you, where are you taking our country? Where are you taking our country? And I see Benedict M. Kekula watching from Banga City, Bum County. Share the video. Invite your friends. Father Lawrence, good morning. We're doing everything to have a relay station there. We'll do our assessment. I know you people, I'm no longer with Heart FM after years, many years of sacrifice. I'm now with Kear, with credible, factual, and timely balance. Your Excellency, I want to remind you, I'm highly disappointed because it's like Ellen, Joe, and we are. But I don't remember the last time for 6 years where I saw we are in a club. Did you? In a nightclub? The former president would dance in his house, right? Wow. Ruben Soko, watching from my creative space Fishtown City, River G. Okay, I hope I got that word. Okay, Fishtown. Ruben is watching from Fishtown. 22 minutes past the hour. Your Excellency Joseph Yoman Boaka, on that fateful day, I want to remind you, you said, I, Joseph Yoman Boaka, do solemnly swear, Patrick Kamara, good morning, that I will uphold, defend, bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic conscientiously, impartially, to discharge the duties and function of the office to the best of my ability, so helping God. It's just a reminder to you. When Liberians are dying, fellow Liberians, the president returned from Kear. What did he do? Exhausted. If he were asked, okay, is that Annual Tiller? Morning, Rogers. I'm watching from Michigan. So that's the USA. So, fellow Liberians, 24 minutes past the hour. Our president returned to the country, exhausted. Rather go home and retire. What did he do? He's in a nightclub because his son Tatan is launching his new song or album. So what is the difference between this old man, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, and George Manning Ware? Ruben Kana, I'm watching from my Ghana's residence. Fellow Liberians, His Excellency Joseph Yoman Boaka, the energy, that energy he used, I would expect that this Monday morning, I would drive to the JFK or the president, if I were in the shoes of the president, God forbid, so help me God, that I would drive to the JFK or I would drive to the Phoebe Hospital to ascertain the facts and authenticate what is happening there. But they don't give a damn about the Liberian people. They don't care about the Liberian people because they only care, what they care about is your vote. And they will come and they will use you again, fellow Liberians. Because your vote, you cast your vote based on tribal ethnicity, religion. Where is our patriotism? I'm going to open the lines. What is the difference between our president, this old man, Joseph Yoman Boaka, who had the magic wine, who was like the Messiah? Even today, Unity Party partisans. I saw Queen. She's angry that the government, she couldn't give a damn because she's in the government. She enjoyed. But because I'm enjoying, that does not mean to hell with the other partisans who stood in the ring and in the queue, fellow Liberians. Good morning, DJ Constance. Good morning. The president, he was asking question. He said, I'll leave it with them. So the trip he made to Kear or Turkey, how is it going to benefit us? By the way, the political leader of the ANC will be addressing a major press conference today at the party's headquarters. Constant, hold your call. So I'm asking you, Sekou Fofana, good morning. I'm asking my comrades and compatriots, what is the difference? What did Muhammad do after the flooding that killed thousands, destroyed millions of dollars worth of property? What did Muhammad do? Muhammad got in the helicopter, hover around the city to know what has happened to his people, because he feels he has the passion. Go on social media, various networks, and see Muhammad is in the streets cleaning. The president, he get energy. How does launching a song benefit the people of this country? We frown on former President Weah. We criticize President Weah for different things. I'm also guilty. I'm also guilty. And somebody, some nonsense talking about, oh, that man a sedition. That man a sedition. That man bias. Bias? I get no freaking party. I want to have one party, and that party is the Republic that His Excellency Joseph Yuma Boaka sought to uphold, to protect, bearing faith and allegiance. His faith and allegiance should be to the country, not Tantan and Jojo. No, not Tantan and Jojo. Joe Weah was president. His children was not involved in governance. Jojo caused the shot. In fact, his name is in every negative things in the country. Jojo Boaka. And the president returned, reserved that energy. And what am I hearing? That the dialysis center is not functional. Liberians with kidney complication have died, but the insensitivity on the part of the president. The president doesn't love this country. And I say I fear, not favor. I don't give a damn about your opinion. I will jealously guide this glorious land of liberty. Oh, Mama Liberia, this country is bleeding. You cannot come and say you came to rescue the people. And you're there dancing. You go there, you sit, you relax. Maybe drinking the most expensive Hennessy or champagne. Your son is there launching his song, and you there, rather sleeping to do the people work. You accuse former President George Weah. Everything. He goes to see his son, we may issue other. He's in his dancing white Buka. What the other song? No, not Buka. There's another song. They tire something, man. They vex, something, that song, everything you do. Yeah, one famous song he used to dance to. You accuse George Weah of not being serious, of doing things that was not impacting the lives of the people. But you got no clue, because you don't have the energy to go to Phoebe, to go to Redemption unannounced, to go to the JFK, the Talawaya, the CB Jackson, to see for yourself as a president what Mahama is doing. Mahama is leading by example. 7:30 is the time. Kear Morning Live, KML. I owe you nothing. I owe nobody. I pay homage to nobody. I'd rather be a poor man standing than to be a rich man on my knees or going to beg on my knees to those rich criminals. I told this old man called Joseph Yuma Boaka, I thought he was the Robin Hood that will rob the rich and give it to the poor. Oh no. Oh no. He has joined the coyotes, the porcupines, the groundhog. You know, when the groundhog visits your farm, it leaves nothing behind. Your Excellency, where is your patriotism? George Weah did not promise us anything. Did he, ST? Did he? Did the platform say this? But you came and said, we'll rescue you. I will rescue the United Party, will rescue the people. But you are putting the people into the dungeon in the dustbin. Look at the city. Look at the people you appointed. The feces, they filled all over the place. All over the place. Because leadership comes from the top. All you see from the Senate, the legislators or legislature and the executive branch, they are competing. Then somebody say, but you're supposed to say honorable, honorable my foot. You don't deserve to be called honorable. The Liberian people, because of the slogans, that is why we're behind today. Country woman born rogue. Country woman born, Congo man born rogue, country woman born soldier or native woman. But after 40 plus years, the story has not changed. The good people have become the criminals. The quote-unquote indigenous or natives have become the criminals. Very few of them upright. 28 minutes to 8 o'clock. I'm seeing the president. AC, look at now. Get the position of the president. Look here, his son. And Katumu is there. The wife and the husband, the mother and father, both there in support of their son. How does a son that is launched, Matanta, how does it benefit the people who are having labor complication, kidney complication, curable diseases or disease? Look what is happening at the JFK. The referral hospitals around the country, even private hospitals. Liberians are dying. Then the president goes to the club. It was forbidden, unacceptable by Unity Party propagandists. Unity Party people, the propagandists of the Unity Party, every freaking thing that Mr. Weah did, the former president, was condemned by Unity Party. And it's the same old thing they are doing today. It's the same thing. Then that minister went to the club. The president had just returned after a long trip. He must he go, ST? Must he go to the club? To go and retire and rest for a brand new week to come and serve the people because of the solemn oath that I, Joseph Yoman Boaka, do solemnly swear I will protect, uphold, defend, bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic. Colin Steer, good morning, Mr. Vice. I hope you're back. Fellow Liberians, we have a problem, and nobody must say God will come. God not coming, and Jesus Christ not coming anytime soon. It's not coming. Michael George, good morning. Michael C.G. George. On the flip side, we deal with the court. How these insurance company, be careful. So sometimes we don't know. You see, there's a story here that has to do with Jojo. So it's an opinion. Let me read it. Opinion. Why the public is overwhelmed by news of major developments regarding suspects involved in a 50 million drug case, understanding to be 19 million, we must maintain our focus on all the key architects in the shadows. Jojo Boyka remains one of the central figures. This is the Sahara News. Did you know that Jojo Boyka maintains an office in the exact same building where Paul and Peter operate their GLS headquarters? I don't know. The people who are accused. Did you know that Jojo Boyka maintains an office in the exact same building where Paul and Peter operate their GLS headquarters? Question. Do you know that these men are not just business associates, but intimate, personal friends of Jojo? I don't know. Did you know about Jojo's sudden 2-day disappearance into Sierra Leone immediately after the drugs were seized? I don't know. It is believed he went to give the network assurance that things will remain under control no matter what. The Sahara News is alleging. Did you know the extent of Jojo's deep financial unbiblical code to be mounting? As per all investigation done so far, B Mountain still has some questions to answer in the ongoing saga. B Mountain name is here. Did you know that Jojo is a confirmed gambling addict? Casinos are not just for gambling. Well, I don't know that. Whether he gambles, he's an addict, I don't know. Among the elites who currently sustain the cartel's grip on Liberia, Jojo Boyka is not just a participant, he is allegedly one of the cornerstones. This is the Sahara News. Sahara News saying these things about Jojo. Do you know all the proofs? Pay a little more attention. The proofs, pay a little more attention. So Jojo named that the headquarters that hosts this company that is accused will do a follow-up to this story. That is accused of playing serious role in this issue of the drugs. In fact, the amount is understated, according to the Sahara, that the amount is not 19 million, but $50 million. Jojo name appear. The Sahara say they are alleging that because Jojo gambles a lot, he goes to the casino, and the casino is where too many things is done. So it is not just about gambling, but there are other things that is ongoing or ongoing. We don't know about. So the Sahara News is reporting that Jojo should also be investigated, because after they're alleging that after 2 days, the seizure of the drugs, Jojo disappeared for 2 days. They allege that Jojo went to Sierra Leone to reassure his accomplice that this issue will be brought under control. The Sahara is alleging. Kear Morning Live. Credible, factual, and timely. Wherever you are. So fellow Liberians, it is proving that fundamentally we have a serious problem. Fundamentally, we have a serious problem. And if the problem or the problems are not solved, we're not going anywhere. But let me bring you this. Legislature opens public hearing on government revenue audit. Current and former finance officials to testify. Monrovia. The Joint Public Accounts, Expenditure and Audit Committees of the 55th Legislature will begin a public hearing on Wednesday, 15 July, to review the Auditor General's report on the special reconciliation audit of government tax revenue collected through government transitory bank accounts and the consolidated accounts covering the period from July 1, 2018 through December 31st, 2024, so past and present. The hearing scheduled from 11 a.m. in the chamber of the House of Representatives at the Capitol Building is part of the legislature's constitutional oversight responsibility to promote transparency, accountability, and sound financial governance in the management of public resources. The Joint Committee has invited current and former officials of the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning, MFDP, the Liberia Revenue Authority, LRA, and the Central Bank of Liberia, CBL, to provide testimony and respond to issues raised in the Auditor General's report. Kear Morning Live. Those expected to appear include Finance Minister Augustine Ngafwa, former Finance Ministers Boama S. Kamara and Samuel D. Twe Jr., LRA Commissioner General James Dobo Jala, LRA Commissioner for Internal Audit Rufus Ma, Controller General Edu T. Nate, former Controller General Janga Eko, Deputy Controller and Accounting General Prince Lai Sr., Central Bank Executive Governor Henry F. Samoa, and former Executive Governors Milton Arvin Weeks, Nathaniel Arapetre, and Elosos Julu Elosos Talu. Elosos Talu, Nathaniel Arapetre, and Julu Elosos Talu. The committee has also invited representatives of 8 commercial banks, including Afriland First Bank, Liberia, Echo Bank, Liberia, Bloom Bank Africa, Liberia, International Bank, Liberia Limited, GT Bank, Liberia, Liberia Bank for Development and Investment, United Bank for Africa, Liberia First International Bank, Liberia, to participate in the proceedings. According to the Joint Committee, the hearing is intended to examine findings contained in the Auditor General's report, receive explanations from officials and institutions responsible for managing government revenues during the audit period. Kear Morning Live. And assess measures to strengthen public financial accountability. The legislature has encouraged members of the public, civil society organizations, government institutions, development partners, and the media to attend and observe the hearing, describing the exercise as an important step toward reinforcing transparency and accountability in the management of Liberia's public finances. And somebody asked the question, it's good. The Public Accounts Committee wants to evaluate, go through the Directors General's, the GSC audit, and from past and present. So those individuals, the key players, have been invited. Now, fellow Liberians, somebody asked the question, why the House itself? Christopher Banner, good morning. I'm watching from Dwa Zone, Lower Magibi County. Good morning, Christopher. 15 minutes going up to the hour. The question asked to the House or members of that body, will they themselves submit themselves to be audited? Will they agree to also be audited? Because other institutions or functionaries of the government are being audited. So it should not be a taboo that the House, the lower and upper, should submit themselves to be audited. The Liberian people needs to know, wants to know, have to know, must know how they are dispensing our money. So what do you make of our discussion? Our first discussion on the first segment. Let's get your thoughts. As always, do you see a comparison? What is your analysis, or what are your analysis Francis MC Parker, okay, he's watching from Tottenburg, Bomi County. Let's take our first caller. Oh, no. Let's take our first caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Maggie calling you from Bapu County.
From Bapolu County.
Yes.
Okay, so the president returned to the country. The president is exhausted. Now you remember all of us were agitating, or we were criticizing almost everything.
Make it simple for the papel. Don't be speaking the good bogo.
Okay. The time president, we are there, right?
And the news, they say you should do a damn buka dance.
They say you should damn buka dance.
Then he go in the nightclub now, he too.
So the president here now, they owe me, he go to the nightclub to go see a son making music. He say, if he making a music now, he go launch a music. He go tell the people, say, I get new music. What you say about that one?
My brother in the studio there. That John Palmer way on John Red. You see the people, for me, Tower was used to help the poor people send in a song.
Hey man, your line is terrible. Just try to shake up small.
You getting me now?
Yeah, okay, yes.
They said they don't want born so K Tower.
Yeah, Congo man born row.
Yeah, that the road now, then are in power. So you see, when the thing was used to be hard, the road here and there, what the Congo people used to say, the Coco their road, they used to put together, they pay our work on there. But now, see now, everything rampant now. The government are confused. So according to the representative, that I think they may hear when they say to take him for his job, hey man, what the speaker needs. They take him for a job, for them to be higher call. That now they're calling all the other people there so they can go industry there. They say the people there say the Moka show the difference. The LRA people, our their money, we not send document to them. They not send now they get our G. Then what they doing that one for? Over 8 months. What they doing it for?
Yama can't look for me. You bring a document. Let me see it.
My son, after the son, you must please give me your number. I got my name. Don't give me a pay.
No, stay on it. Stay on it. Just stay there. Let me give you my number. You call me.
All right.
0770 520.
That blind man, you can please test it to my number for me. I blind.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing the problem. I'm not seeing your number. Other calls coming in.
My number that's 0347.
Okay. I will say we'll check after the show. You yeah? Okay, call your number. Call your number.
0347. 05.
077705. 26. 54. I will call you after the show. Thank you so much. Yeah?
All right. They get our money now. They get our money. Just speak on it. They speak on it.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir.
This Ruben Khan and I come from Ghana restaurant this morning.
My man, we are dancing buka about the president in the club.
You know, I told somebody when the people talk about rescue, Mr. Baka came to rescue himself because he lived on room. Yeah, all of these things that yesterday he said against President Weah, the West is one that is repeating itself. And that's why for me, when I saw that video last before night, I just thought of sheer arrogance from the force of the party. They continue to defend such a thing that they may not use the resources of like people to travel. But I forget to know the security that are there, the EP and other security sector, they spend money on it. So silent for this country. And that's why when you look at what the arrogant share of the president yesterday, they asked you of a senior question. You went until generally had to come out to say, where is this president? Why about the president? 1 week. Barely 1 week, made 4 days, there was no communication. When the pressure you came out, before they could come out with information about the man, you return, asking you a question, he said, live with them. Yeah, live with you. Because you are the one that disgraces yourself. Because for the 2 year so-called experience you say you have in governance, you have tried it outside down. The man you said, who was the former president, said he was nowhere, he was not educated, he don't know about governance.
But the president did not give us a platform, and you know that I would do this for you. But you came and said these are the things that we would do, right?
That's it. You see, do you know that even the Unity Party, when they came to power, there was no agenda. They had to draft their arrest agenda. The entire 2024, 2025. Then they said that they are so educated. And when you talk about it, they say, oh, you hate the country. We will not hate you. We will not hate this country. But the thing that he said was wrong. You are repeating it in triple. What do you expect us to say? Mr. Bunker is a disgrace for this country.
Thank you so much, Kane. Thank you, Ruby. Good morning. Let me take Constant. Good morning. DJ Constant. Hello? Oh, okay. Call us back. Call us on those numbers as always: 777-07795999, 0881-871-670. Let's go back to Mohammed Donzo. Mr. Donzo, let's hear you.
Honey.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The fearless. Well, the fearless, I want to appreciate you this morning for your talking point. Well, fearless, you know, what Mr. Bwaka is doing to the Labrador people, you know, he is meaning it. Because this Pape, during the inauguration, you know, he didn't take oath. Before the Pape could take oath, that's the time the people said like infected. So what he's doing to the Labrador people, he's meaning it.
Wait. You say what happened?
I said before the Pape could have take oath.
So you said you said the president did not. So the oath was not it was not administered to the president because he fainted.
Yeah, he thinks that's the reason why they may just using our country like that, because if you take oath, you will not do something that is wrong. Because when you take something that is wrong for the people, the oath will definitely get you. So they probably didn't take oath. That's the reason why you're just doing.
Let me ask you now. They have asked the Public Accounts Committee, the PAC. They have asked government functionary, former governors, present ministers to be on the 15th at the House to go through the auditor's general report. What is your because people say they themselves should submit for audit. What do you say?
Yeah, this is our country. We need betterment for our people. So while the Senate are opposing to the people, I embrace this. That'll go get account of that,
Okay, thank you so much, Mommy. Constance.
Yeah, Roger, how's the morning, bro?
Good.
Now listen, when you try to compare the three presidents, Erin, Jordan, Sari, Opon, you see the funny thing is, I just see after the war, the three presidents after Charles Taylor, it just copy and paste. They just
copy and paste. That's what we did.
That's what happened because every kid was 12 years old. I was all year, and then of course she also said Joseph Boga was not qualified to become president, and Opon became president. Opon now qualified now. Opon was he didn't go for a second term. Now the president came to Joseph Boga came to compete the Unity Party of the 80 years. We actually don't know what is. I'm still waiting to see which party I want to join because the thing is, everybody almost doing the same thing. You change president up and down, we'll see the city now. They are going to to the club to see a son Tatan. Me, to my own belief, it was to kill down the stress of traveling 1,000 miles just to go to the club after you came. But no, back in the day when Charles came from away, you always go to the church to go get Thanksgiving. But right now, it's not going. So the club now is where the women need to go to give it to take the stress away. Oh yes.
So let me ask you, the old men and the Liberian people, who are more stressed?
Well, the old men, you see, you heard the old men say that the business, right? You see that the business.
Yeah, that
the old man is more stressed because we're talking so many times. All the old men say, listen to the radio. You go, listen to the radio. We're talking so many times. But the funny thing is, I want media houses to actually leave Monrovia and go get the view for people in the interior. If they will also talk like how we talk in Monrovia. We are day in, day out talking tabata. People praising, people condemning. Where are we?
But concern, away from this president nightclub issue, he goes to the club now. They condemn George Weah for dancing Buka dance. Now, I just read you a story from the legislature. They have invited former parts of president to go now to look at the Auditor General's report to evaluate it. And people say, yes, they accept, but in the same vein, they themselves should submit for audit. Do you think they will muster that courage?
What you call muster courage? Look, the invitation is a charade. And the first thing, to invite more, and even they will go there, everybody will just say one thing, and tomorrow, you know what level this country now? Even the drug news, the general news, will know after 3 months it will shut up. Because people just raise up tension, and then when government ready, they change the tension to another thing, and then everybody run to another thing. Now, you see, I don't know, I can't remember the case, though I was not here, I can't remember the case that Eddie went to the club. But Opa went to the club, the women go to the club, even Charles used to go shots. So, all the president is, I don't know what they go for. And
you say that cut and paste?
That cut, now I can't tell you.
Thank you so much, Constant. Thank you for your participation on the first segment. 3 minutes going up to the hour. More coming up on the breakfast. And let me say good morning to Ralph Kenney. I'm watching from Painsway. Good morning to you, Ralph. Let's take this caller. Kear Morning Live. Good morning.
Good morning, Daniel Roger.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Thank you for your talking point this morning. I'm working somebody calling from most of other countries. Yeah, concerning the legislature calling for the former and current government officials to discuss the issue of the audit. I mean, it's not bad, but they should also give access to the auditor to audit them, because in past time we know that those legislators have been very corrupt. I've been very, very corrupt, my brother. You getting me?
Yeah.
They have been very corrupt. So why are they now heading to audit from the side, but they want to investigate others? For me, I accept that the people should go there, but they should also accept that they should be audited. Now, concerning the president, you see, the president has thrown all the ideas. Seriously, the president is a disgrace to us. Every time he comes all the time, I mean, from all over the country, the people asking questions, serious questions.
But I would say, other people say, I'm hearing myself.
Oh, sorry, let me take all the earpiece. Okay.
Okay. So other people would say, reserve comment, no comment. No comment. You don't have to talk, right?
I agree, but listen to me. The United Party people that are seeing how the government went, I mean, the president went on what sort of expense he went on. It's imagine the president who was living alone will be going on those kind of trip and bringing back nothing. It's the taxpayer money. So when he come for those trips, the people want to know what he went for or what was the achievement. So when they ask him, they say leave with him because they criticize him. I mean, those are not good. Those are not good signs of leadership.
Okay, thank you.
His son. He went to his son. He was criticizing Joshua Ryan, Joshua making music. Now he went to his son. He came instead of going to church, to the house of God to give things and praises to God. He went to club to see his son. I mean, those are not things. Those are bad signs of this government. Thank you. Have a God bless you.
Thank you. Also, continue following us. Kear Morning Live, KML. Let's take this caller. Good morning. Hello.
Daniel, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
This is Teresa Williams, member of the United Party Election Bureau.
Teresa, how was your weekend?
Welcome, President Parker. I want to say thank you to him. Lord Daniel, thank you. In your analysis, let me agree and disagree with you.
You have your that is the beauty of what we do.
Thank you. First, let me agree with you on the job issue. We all want result. And let me commend the president, the entire government for the level of fighting justice in this country. The way they are proceeding. But you see, if I heard you right, you making comparison with the former president traveling out of the country while we're in a crisis. So the question is that
hold on, Madam William,
on a working day.
Madam William, hello.
Yes.
Did I say because of crisis in the country the president should not travel? Is that what I said?
No, what I'm saying, you said that he did the same thing, but it's not the same thing, and Daniel, it's far from that. It's far from that. The point I'm making is that if all the other things there, I would agree and disagree with you. Like the people say, like you said, the job issue, where they say it was Tata, he got involved into it. Now they say vice president, now even the president, but it's not an issue because we know.
But you know what, Madam Williams, look,
yes.
You know, somebody said the only way our country will be a better place again, they're green and blue. Let's forget about the green and blue now. And we'll bring the red, white, and blue. Because
like what I'm saying, Daniel, you don't get him my point. I say all these things they accusing him, but it's not the fact because we none of them we know the politics. But what I'm saying, I would disagree with you is that when you say the president going to the club, and in fact the question is that it was on a working day, or the president fled from here to go and they like about the number of times.
So the time, Madam, the time you are accusing, hold on now, the time you are accusing Joey Ben a Boca dancer.
Oh yes, we were accusing him. It was right, Daniel, because we're in a crisis. He didn't even go there, but he started here when we're in a Ebola crisis. So there's a big difference.
So the issue at the issue at the JFK does not concern the president, right?
It concerns him.
Okay.
Everybody in opposition.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Daniel, this is Edmund Carr, proud member of Concerned Librarians for the Justice.
The president, Joey, I was dancing Boca. They may go see his son launching music. So somebody say it was just a copycat, just cut and paste.
No, at times, especially where people were having high hope and say this was the old man, so the old man was not going to do the way the young boy was doing it. That is some of the belief and the exception of the supporter and those of the people that voted for this president. The president has returned to the country. He threw cheap at people at the airport. Then can somebody say that was not working day? No, that was very bad. Even after work, when President we were having activity at a Jamaica resort, they said he was smoking weed and smoking shisha and dancing and drinking liquor. Then you see a president that we are having issue with $19.2 million and now going to $50 million, so I'd say $500 million. What for cooking? We got a crisis on here. He returned to the country. The only thing he has to do, he and his wife go to a club. He's not even launching to a perceptibly. We are having all other places here. Anthony Thomas Theater, SKD, even to LLO places. But you go to the very club that people have been alleging that drug activity are also taking place there. There where you go stretch free, he said, somebody say they are not having problem with it, but President, we are traveling with what kind of crisis that were here, President? You should even make a mistake about Ebola. President, we are not here Ebola time. Okay, COVID-19, where could he go? He was here fighting along with the government, making sure that the issue of COVID-19 was putting under control. But when he could sing song to Stretch Free, they say he less basically he's doing nothing. But here we are now. Then you were talking about the Dallas State, the only Dallas State Center and the JFK. We received the information that there were no parts because it had not broken down. Yeah, now they
even they brought in new ones, but to install it, the people ain't able because they don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not functional. What happened with those of the guys that are having that problem? When you listen to their story, how much they spend per day to take care of their medication. So how are they going to do it now? So instead of all hindering the president goes Stretch Free and you say, oh, he's doing the city.
Thank you so much, my man. Thank you so much. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir. Your name and where you call us from?
Well, I'm Edward Shannon and I'm calling from Central Virginia, Back Settlement.
Let's hear you.
You know, my brother, I'm just wondering in this country what is going on. Because the point here is that I'm a supporter of this government. But you know, things that we criticized before, we said it was wrong, and we will stand today to want to back it and say now it is right. Then I wonder, where are we? Where are our conscience? Are our conscience dead? Or are we just about ourselves, the party, or are we looking at the country? Let me tell you, I was one of those who condemned the former President Weah for doing those things, and I'm stating today that I condemn the attitude of President Joe Biden in the highest term ever, because those are things who spoke against. It is not about what can fit in my belly. It's about where this country is going. That's what we should be thinking about. It's wrong, and President Joe Biden, you need to think over it, because these are propaganda that we read and were able to have the George Weah government booted out. I especially refer to them as bunch of economic gangsters. And today, we don't want to see it. You didn't do well. Even at the airport, kicking people out, it was wrong. People got the right to ask questions as regards this country. Anything people are in doubt of, you are the commander in chief, and you are the first of this country. And when you are asked, we sit aside and listen, because when you speak, what you say, it quench our text, or it made us somehow vulnerable. It made us to be frustrated. So I'm highly frustrated this morning. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll take 6 more calls, then we'll take a break. We lost that caller, but call us back on those numbers: 0777 959 959, 0881 871 670. Keep your calls coming. The president returned, and if I was in the shoes of the president, looking at the tension in the country, I will just say, well, no comment. No comment. No comment. Nobody can fire you for no comment. Good morning. Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Roger.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Mr. Roger, this is Porky with the call from the New General Hospital Service. I told you, I said, last bring a camera here. What would you hear? I need to bring a camera here.
What's happening with the road? What's the issue with the road?
The road is going on. Very fine, but yeah, that is confident with the study confident is going on the road. The project, the fire is going on gradually. It's working.
Okay, so the people working.
They go working, and I love confident when we point the fact.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's one of the issues.
Okay.
Yeah, the president going to party on a see or should or weekend. I agree with that woman.
Also, the time you were condemning everything about the former president, it was bad. Now it is good.
They were working day, morning, Tuesday. I done it.
Oh, you say the time the president was taking his exercise, his usual exercise. You said our working day.
Now what did the government for to file out the government?
So you so what the president did when people when there's protests at the Phoebe, when our hospitals around referral hospitals or public hospitals around the country are facing serious dilemma, the JFK, the dialysis machine is down and people are dying. You say it's okay. All right, thank you so much. Thank you, yeah. Man CC.
Good morning, Jerry.
Good morning, man CC.
How is it, Master?
I'm great.
Bless God for this day. I'm getting all new life with me.
1 minute, man CC. We don't have time.
Yeah, thank you. So I'll be brief. Like you asked a question yesterday was bad on judge, but today now is who they defending it. What is bad? They defending it. You ask a question, and they tell you it was working day. For somebody go and mean that child, they say it's bad. So they will stop burger in crop. They carry in crop to go see a stop performing. But then they telling us that yes, it's good, it's good, it's correct. So let's go ahead and move ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Omar. Good morning. Call us back. Call us. We lost that caller. Good morning. Let's take this caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Roger.
Good morning, sir. Your name and where you calling from?
I'm Otis Gadier. Your plumber you threw away.
Otis Gadier. Otis? We lost Otis. Call us back, Otis. Good morning.
Good morning, Roger.
No, but you can't do this to me, oh.
Yeah, good morning, Roger.
Good morning.
My name is Aki Pakistan, and I speak to you from my PJ resident this morning.
Let's hear you. 1 minute.
Quickly to the issue, Roger. Thank you for the discussion. But I'm so disheartened about what you're saying this morning. There's no way Roger can compare the former president issue with present president.
How?
How are different?
How is it different now? Convince us.
For sure. You can have a former president leaving the state to go to a walk-on march to where they some play for another country. For another country, where the sitting president of that country did not go for that tournament.
Who's sitting president and didn't go?
Joe Biden of America was sitting in America, came in America.
Joe Biden is not the president of America.
But then, I'm not the president walk up. When they made school for the summer days. Joe Biden was the sitting president of America and Joe, I want to win the
Why you say your name again, sir? Let me get your name.
Archie Parkinson.
Archie Parkinson?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Parkinson.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Now I will agree with you. Wasn't those things, or isn't those things that we spoke, that the ills we spoke, that it was not right for what the president, former president was doing? Now, my issue, what's about the issue at the JFK? Does it concern the president? Does it concern his wife, our first lady, that the dialysis machine at the JFK is malfunctional and Liberians are dying from complication? The protest at the Phoebe yesterday, it was wrong. You know, I was one of the critics against Mr. Weah. So why will not speak about it today? Why? So it was wrong yesterday. Today it is right. No matter where he went to work or where the president, Joe Bwaka King, and Liberians were expecting more. You heard how he responded to the journalists. You heard him. I would have said as president, no comment. Nobody can beat you for no comment. 30 seconds. Conclude.
Very quick, the issue.
Yes, sir.
You then mentioned the TB hospital. I think where Phoebe is not afforded government one hospital.
Who said that?
Government subsidy to the Phoebe hospital. Phoebe is run by a church. But the other issue, the president was just at JFK recently. He has an able lieutenant who is working to make sure that.
Okay, let me say to you, agree the president was at the JFK. He was blindfolded where the main issues, things are happening. This is what I always say. If you want to get the facts, go on announce. Go on announce, then you will see what is happening at the JFK. Anyway, thank you so much. I will have to take this last caller because we have commitment coming up. Good morning.
Roger, I'm Fred for Ghana. How are you?
Yes, sir.
The JFK issue, you see, sometimes we don't like the court. There are modalities being worked out for that machine. And I can assure you pretty soon it will be okay there.
You're speaking your capacity as who?
As a citizen, I don't know what you mean.
No, but maybe you got information because you said we are working. Or people want answer. People don't want committee to be set up.
I'm in touch with the CEO. That's the best, okay? I'm in touch with her. That's what I'm saying it for, okay? I'm a pastor. And was the woman named Cici? I don't know why the woman just hit Joseph Boakai.
No, forget about, because if you won't go by that, then we'll say people like you hated George Weah, or you stay here George Weah. So don't bring that other argument. Beg you, sir. No, sir, please. Let's take Mr. Realist, the final caller on this segment. We'll have commercial coming up and other issues. Good morning.
Thank you for the recognition.
Yes, sir.
My brother, my first brother, Roger. So, why people always say this, when we consider this thing, we will not do the right thing in the country. Always our leader, they will feel complacent and do the wrong thing, because anything that they talk about when they are in opposition, when they come to power, they do it. They got people to defend them. So President Weah went to the football game because his son was playing football at the time. But Boakai went to the club because his son launched his son into club. So what is the difference? If President Boakai had somebody who played football, he would have gone there the same way. Because today we see in the club because his son launched his son. So why will we do this kind of thing? When it is wrong today, it's wrong yesterday. And it must be wrong today.
Thank you so much. Let me make exception to Sekou Fofana. Sekou.
Hello?
Hello?
Sherry, good morning. Thank you for making me a session call. Sherry, let me say this, right? First of all, you cannot compare oranges with apple. Again, for me, I want to say, where President Boakai take that strength to go to his son crop, because they see people that are talking today, Tabata, they see people that say they met at their body. Then when they met to the energy fund, but I want to say this, right? Roger, without no day respect, right? President Boakai going to that crowd to winning the show, he have nothing to do in the country. Again, I want to say that he now go out of the country. He in the country, so when he be president, so your format detail, you can't do it. When President Boakai go see a song play, performing, what do I get to do with the country? He now go to the hospital, Messi will go to the hospital, or when they did go there, what they tell? But compared to for the 8 day world, we are going to spend in Qatar, we're doing nothing. Just to go win a football game. So there is no way you can compare orange with apples. There is no way. So President Boakai, thank you. I will go against strength.
Sekou Fofana, apple and orange. Time check is hold your calls until the next discussion coming up. We go to the court, but just hold your calls there. Let's bring you this ad. Let's bring you this. Let's take a break.
Of the National Sex Offenders Registry and the legal clinics for Liberia through the ECOWAS Court. You will be given an opportunity to lend your voices on the development and protection policies for a better Liberia. So come with your questions. Example, who is eligible for the National Sex Offenders Registry? And 2, what kind of cases can you take to ECOWAS Court? WhatsApp us on 0778 500 277. Students, government officials, NGOs, and all sectors are welcome. Let's dialogue to establish the National Sex Offenders Registry and the legal clinics from the ECOWAS Court. This message was brought to you by the SGBV Rural Office and the Alternative Dispute Resolution Office at the Ministry of Justice.
So inviting and a smile.
Oh yes, you're my soul and inspiration, Harry E. The last time we met was during the 90s in Freetown, Sereno. Let's bring you the Liberia Electricity Corporation, LEC, is pleased to inform the public that it is collaborating with SYNAPT for the implementation of smart metering program. The initial phase of this program will be carried out in Painesville and its associated feeders. As part of the process, joint teams from LEC and SYNAPT will begin conducting community engagement activities and customer data collection within the targeted areas. Geofencing technology. The meter automatically shuts down and as part of the process, joint teams from LEC and SYNAP will begin conducting community engagement activities and customer data collection within the targeted areas. The smart meter comes with several advanced features, including geofencing technology. The meter automatically shuts down and can no longer work if it is removed from its register and install location. 2. Tempering alert system. The meter automatically sends SMS alerts to LEC, SYNAP, and the customer whenever tempering is detected. Automatic token loading. Customers no longer need to manually enter token codes when you purchase your electricity, as credit is loaded automatically onto the meter. GPS tracking capability. The meter can be located through its GPS system, identifying its location when stolen. Following the customer data collection exercise, the LEC and SYNAP will commence the replacement and installation of smart meters. Customers who currently have a meter, possess proof payment for a meter, or whose meter was previously stolen with evidence will have their meters replaced free of charge. Customers without existing meters or meter records will have their information collected and will be required to pay the applicable connection fees to be connected. For additional information, please contact the LEC Customer Care Hotline 4500 or visit the LEC head office, Waterside, Monrovia. This information is signed Management Liberia Electricity Corporation, LEC. Attention, attention, attention. Avantis High School is pleased to announce that admission for the 2026-2027 academic year is now in progress. Entrance examinations will be held at 9 a.m. on the following dates: Thursday, 16 July 2026, Thursday, July 30th, Thursday, August 13, Thursday, August 27. The entrance fee is US $15 or LRD 3,000. Applicants should come with 2 recent passport-sized photographs with a red background. Students from all public and private schools, grades 7 to 11, are especially encouraged to take advantage of the Avantis High School's vacation school program to strengthen their academic performance and prepare for the 2026-2027 school year. For further information, please visit the business office at Avantis High School, 120 Camp Johnson Road, Horton Avenue, or contact the school administration on the following cell numbers: 0776 323 258, 0770 211 326, or 077 666 0245 and 0886 6844 825. The administration sign. Kear Morning Live is coming up to 25 minutes. Make it 26 minutes, running down the hour. Thanks for joining us. We're live from the nation's capital, Monrovia, Liberia. Wherever you are, thanks for joining us. Let's bring you Clara Kojo Mala. People can justify wrong. People can justify wrong. It is not okay. She comes back. The negative impact of secular music on youth can have long-lasting effects on the behavior. Let me get it on their behavior and spiritual well-being. Promotes explicit language, promotes substance abuse, violence, and illicit sexual activity, etc. So, as President Joseph Yuman Boaka or N. Boaka and First Lady were seen at the Sun Secular Music Festival, what is the message the two most important individuals in our country are sending to struggling youth affected by drugs across Liberia? Okay. Venetia's Junior Bar watching live from District number 16. Kear Morning Live. Abraham Parker, good morning, Kear FM. Good morning, Daniel Rogers. Okay. Emmanuel Fokatuo, good morning, Daniel Rogers. And Obe is not here. He's on an assignment. And good morning to the peace-loving people of our motherland, Mama Liberia. My name is Emmanuel Fokatuo, following for my residence in New Crew Town. Good morning. Thanks for the show, Ibrahim Parker. Good morning. Okay, so, he comes back, please. Okay, we leave it. And of course, we navigate to other issues on the People's Station. Let me see, we can bring you. Also, we go to examining Liberia. We'll go into the court. We want to go to the court, and we have the time will permit us. We have the local dailies coming up right here on the People's Station. Let me say good morning to Carton. I hope I got your name right, my brother. I hope I pronounced your name right. Okay, Carton Nyekwe. I hope I got it right. This name. Okay, so time check is 28 minutes past the hour. 28 minutes past the hour. And of course, we're navigating from the slump of Suniwe to the top of the executive mansion. What message, according to Clara, has it sent? Or what message the appearance of the two most important individuals in our country, the president and his wife, the president and his wife. What message have they sent? What's the message are they sending to be in the audience or in the club to see their son? Why people are addicted with drugs, where Liberians are finding it hard to cope with this issue of drugs. Where are we going with this? The president and his wife seen at the club to lend his support to their son or to grace the occasion. What sort of message is it sending or have they sent to those Liberians, youth who are struggling with drugs today? What sort of message? You can see here the president and his wife in attendance at the okay, so let's go to the court. I hope I have the time, the luxury of time to do so. Michael C.G. George, good morning. Let's go to the court. Let's go to the court. Okay, let me see. Okay, Supreme Court counsels or Councillor Sano Wabodege in trouble as Dep Court upholds ruling in trouble as Dep Court uphold ruling avoiding $500,000 car insurance bond. The Dep Court of Liberia has delivered a damning blow to two senior members of the Supreme Court bar, declaring that an indemnity bond they filed to secure US 380,000 judgment was void from the start after the insurer itself confessed to operating without central bank authorization. In a major ruling last week, the court flatly denied a motion to rescind its June 16, 2026 decision that disallow and declare invalid the indemnity bond filed by Councillor Bernadette F. Sano, former Justice Minister and Attorney General, and Councillor A. Wambodege Kakadugu. He's back in the picture again. You know what happened? The man lied. And this is a man who was expelled by the Bar Association. The Bar Association of the Republic of Liberia, fellow Liberians. You see why our country went nowhere? No wonder why people say Liberians went nowhere. Because of the attitude. The Bar Association, I don't know. The man was expelled during the tenure of Sylvester Rennie, then Councillor Gonglo, and the most recent president, Vama, who is now at the Law Reform Commission. They have not lifted that expulsion. But the man goes to court. Knowing very, and the person I'm surprised or and shocked is Bernadette Sano. Bernadette Sano, who served as Justice Minister and Attorney General under Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. They know that the Sky Insurance, who acquired the indemnity bond, the surety, is delisted. I have the facts. They delisted the insurance company. They are not among the 14 insurers that is listed on the website of the Central Bank of Liberia. This is my job, to investigate, inform, educate, and entertain. 28 minutes going up to the hour. The Death Court of Liberia has delivered a damning blow to two senior members of the Supreme Court Bar. How are they senior members? This man was expelled by the bar, Wambodege, declaring that an indemnity bond they filed to secure a US 380,000 judgment was void from the start after the insurer itself confessed to operating without central bank authorization. In a major ruling last week, the court flatly denied a motion to rescind its June 16, 2026 decision that disallow and declare invalid the indemnity bond filed by Councillor Bernadette F. Sano, former Justice Minister and Attorney General, and Councillor A. Wambodege, former Chairman of the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, LACC. Wambodege still goes to court, have asked judges, why is this man coming to court? He's always seen in court sitting with defense in the case involving former finance minister. And the judge said, it is not in my purview to stop him. The people who have the case, prosecution should file a complaint that this man does not have the legal standing to be in court. I cannot do for what they can do for themselves, fellow Liberians. The bond at the heart of the scandal was issued by Sky International Insurance Company, now Sky Insurance Company, which stormed the court by admitting on the witness stand that it had no license to issue such an instrument. Kear Morning Live. Court bond void Abenito. Presiding Judge James Jones of the Debt Court ruled that the June 16 decision remains binding and enforceable, holding that an indemnity bond issued by an entity without regulatory authority is void ab initio, invalid from the beginning, and cannot serve as a legal guarantee before any court in Liberia. But the former Attorney General, Republic of Liberia, will go to court. I'm hearing he's practicing in the Supreme. Can you imagine, fellow Liberians? Can you imagine? The court was resolving in its rebuke of the two councillors. According to the ruling, lawyers of the statute of Sino and Wambodigi, both qualified to practice before the Supreme Court of Liberia, had a duty to exercise due diligence in verifying the authenticity and regulatory standing of an insurer before filing its bond. They are practicing before the Supreme Court. I'm not talking about Sano. Wambodigi is expelled, and his expulsion has not been lifted. He goes to court. He even goes to the Supreme Court. For God's sake, what is happening in our country? And a man who's supposed to be teaching us or advising Wambodigi that we cannot use this insurance company is not legally qualified to issue an indemnity bond. For God's sake, fellow Liberians. Before ruling its bond, before filing its bond, their failure to do so, the court implied, misled the court and jeopardized the administration of justice. So the former Justice Minister Benedict Sano, I don't want to call his famous name. I don't want to remind him of the name that we're calling him. Liberians were calling him when he was, you can remember, fellow Liberians. The denial of the motion to rescind means the SCAR bond remains disallowed for the client, Ativa International Insurance. The consequence is immediate. It appears in a US 380,000 debt judgment is now without a valid bond, opening the door for full enforcement and execution. Because the bond is invalid. So they will enforce it now. Delisted by the central bank, Sky Insurance stoning admission. Delisted by the central bank, Sky Insurance stoning admission. The fraud scandal broke open when the court sought to verify Sky's authority. They knew they were delisted. They knew they were not part their legal standing as an insurance company. They lost that right because they have been delisted by the CBL. On the return of that citation, Mr. Abogay, identifying himself as chief accountant of Sky Insurance Company, took the stand. Gay testified in open court that Sky Insurance had been delisted by the Central Bank of Liberia, or CBL, following the death of its chief executive officer, Mr. Tukbedo, and that since his death, the company had not been able to reconstitute its board of directors. On that basis, the death court on June 16, 2026 ruled that Sky failed to demonstrate any capacity or regulatory authority to issue an indemnity bond at the time it bonded Ativa. You see what happened in the country, fellow Liberians? Under Liberian law, the Central Bank of Liberia is the sole regulator of all insurance companies. No insurer can legally honor right indemnity, performance, or surety bonds without prior licensing and approval from the CBL. But a man who served as Justice Minister and Attorney General of the Republic of Liberia is moving with a schemer. Wambodigi. Liberia is not a serious country. I hate for people to say that, but sometimes you want to join those individuals to say it. Benedict Sano, who served, knowing fully well that this insurance company has been delisted by the central bank, and admittance in court on record, fellow Liberians. Kear Morning Live. 90 minutes going up to the hour. Because of time, you see the two guys. Yeah. They remember they call Wambodigi, that in there. The women, Lemanse, that Rayman. The other one, that former Justice Minister Benedict Sano. How can a former Attorney General of the Republic of Liberia go to court with a fraudulent indemnity bond and admittance? Mr. Gay said they admitted that since the demise of Mr. Tugbedo, the CEO, the board has not been reconstituted, but they are issuing, and Sky Insurance has been in the news for the wrong reason. Kear Morning Live. Kear Morning Live. We're going to take our break. Tomorrow, we will bring you the list of those insurance companies that are in good standing and have legal status, fellow Liberians, to operate as an insurance company in Liberia. But this company is not a registered insurance company. So inching towards the local data is coming up to 17 minutes or 18 minutes going up to the hour. Tomorrow we'll complete the story. The story about Benedict Sano, a former Minister of Justice and Attorney General, taking a fraudulent document, indemnity bond issued by Sky Insurance, knowing fully well that they have been delisted and they are not amongst the 14 insurance companies in Liberia. You see, we investigate. These are the people we should hold in high esteem. Then you want me to call and refer to Benedict Sano as an honorable lawyer or honorable man? You want me to say they are honorable people? What is Wambodigi? You see, the Liberia National Bar Association is another worthless, useless association. They go to court. They see Wambodigi in court. The man has been expelled. He has been expelled, but he still goes to court. What is he doing in court? And the regulators, though, the people who regulate lawyers, counsel, Tony as law, they expel him, but he still goes to court, Wambodigi. Wambodigi still go to court. This can never happen in any serious country, fellow Liberians. It can never happen in any serious country. Okay, so let's go for the dailies. Let's go for the dailies. And it's time to bring you the front and back pages of the local dailies, the analyst newspaper, the Women Voices newspaper, Info Daily, Hot Pepper newspaper is also here, the Public Agenda newspaper. The Reporter is also on the stand. The Independent is also here. The Parrots, the Daily Observer newspaper is also on the stand this Monday morning. Front Page Africa and the Democrat newspaper all here on the stand this morning. And our first stop this morning is at the Democrat newspaper, volume 31, number 260. As always, for years, get a copy of the paper. Is sold for $40. The front page says, Nice Cup takes another giant step. And I see the headquarters of Nice Cup here. Let me say good morning to Dewey Van Bumbos, the Director General. You see, the man has a success story. You see the building, the huge building, the hospital, and I'm told another gigantic hospital is under construction coming soon. Another story on the front page of the paper, US 19.2 million cocaine case nears decision as final argument set for Monday. And the back page of the paper, Waka returns from Kear with investment prospects for Liberia. His Excellency Joseph Human Waka here, and welcome back on the tarmac by his Minister of State for Presidential Affairs. Liberia seeks global support to expand clean energy assets at UN high-level forum. And that does it for the Democrat newspaper. The next paper, the motto says, for those who strive for a better Liberia. Good morning, BM Kota. For those who strive for a better Liberia, volume 27, number 171, Monday, 13 July, sold for $40 Liberian. Let's get you the lead story on the front page. NASCAR unveils digital future mobile platform to transition Liberia's social security services. Thanks to Dewey Van Bumbos and his administration for job well done. VP Kun visits pay both hold united dialogue for inclusive leadership. And I see both men smiling, the no nonsense Wilman Pay, former Minister of Mines and Energy, and the best dressed, one of the best dressed, Vice President Jeremiah Manku. The final story says, military recounts family death encounter, Pence moving letter on how fit the conquer COVID here. And we flip it to the back page of the paper. Converting rent into national asset. EPA buys prominent headquarters, but we need to investigate that headquarter purchase because somebody said corruption is smelling there. Publishers demand more early retraction. The president warns of serious consequences. NISCOP takes another giant step. The back page of the paper, LIMA reaffirms commitment to advancing global maritime safety. AML expands employment opportunities for host communities. That does it for the Hard Pepper newspaper. The Oracle News Daily, the motto says, reporting the truth to you. Welcome to KML on the People Station. Inside the country's emerging petroleum industry, I see the new documentary shows people who killed Tolo. Wow, interesting. I have to read this documentary. Turkey promised military aid as only one plans to open mission in Mongolia. Some of the good things the president spoke about, even though the president was also I agree with it. U.S. dogs schools of ambassadors in Africa, including Liberia. I don't give a freak. I fear nothing but to do the right thing. The public agenda is next, setting an agenda with honesty. And that's the motto of the Public Agenda newspaper, volume 20, number 37, July 13, and 26 on you. And the front page says, quote, I order baggage into Councillor Brown's office, formula and mix. Oh, yeah. Acting chairman of the Independent National Human Rights Commission, INHCR, Commissioner Henry E. Fambule has admitted that he ordered the brokerage into the office of a suspended boss, Councillor Dempster Brown. Get a copy of the paper. Who mismanaged Grand Judas US $173,602. Citizens demand answer. The Phoebe Hospital protest, NPAA Health condemns arrests. And the back page of the paper. On arrest requests, will court rearrest Bono? That's a big question. Fina Bono. To arm National Road Fund, to amend National Road Fund Act, President Waka seeks legislative approval. Go ask them. Ask them. I'll leave it with them. Wow. Oh man. Anita, I'll leave it with them. Go ask them. Let them be talking. Human traffickers jail for 50 years. That message, the reporter revealing all sides is the motto of the reporter. I leave it with them. Quote. I'm quoting directly. That is story. I leave it. Mr. President, what do you say to critics? He said, I leave it with them. 7 human traffickers get 50 years sentence. Oh. And the lead story on the front page of the paper, Monday, July 13, sold for $40 Liberian. The reporter. The front page says, Snow summon socks. This morning, I reached out to Samuel Nagbe and expressed regrets about the statement made to him during yesterday's sitting, and I believe we had a good conversation. Bomi County Senator backpedals after flooding Senate room, speaking without being recognized and slamming RREA boss Samuel Nagbe as a habitual drunk who needs to cut down his intake of alcoholic beverages.
Yes.
Senator addressing an appointee of the president. Where's the coordination? They say, your honorable people, may your lead people here. The back page of the paper, Liberia's Waka Tekias Egoan hold talks. LWSC boss faces House inquest tomorrow. US 19.2 billion drugs case. Police witness links porking to fill cooking shipment. That does it for the reporter. The Independent is also here. Bwaka fires fresh message at critics. I leave it with them. I leave it with them. The other man say, you see, snow. I did a lot of research about every snow. Tomorrow we deal with snow. Yeah. The last time we checked, there was a pool party. And we all know what happened at that pool party. And we all know how snow was removed. And we all know how he was accused of taking a Lebanese man on a trip as speaker. We know that. Hey man, snow. Sometimes just need to shut up. Yeah, because don't open old wounds. Yeah. Liberia's most investigative newspaper is the Independent. Volume 23, number 762. Get a copy of the paper for, the story is a running story in all the dailies, almost all the dailies. The front page says, NISCO goes digital fully. Innovation speaks or sparks new era. The back page of the paper. UP chairman mounts pressure for cabinet shake up. I say I agree. But I also want you to include the managing director of the National Port Authority. The man will say he dare the president. He said when they lecture, he said, I will be the last person Katumu or President Bwaka will move from office because I pay my dues. Wow. UP chairman mounts pressure for cabinet shake-up. Yeah. Mary shooters defeat Liberia Land Authority. MCC begins sanitation overhaul, launches waste management reforms. And that does it for the Independence. The parrot, the truth. It says the truth. Mayhem reckoning chairman Tape calls for reshuffle. Unity Party chairman, Reverend Dr. J. Luther Tape, he was a motivational speaker. I used to listen to the man, but not knowing, he had one eye on politics. He's the chairman of the NPA board. He's calling for reshuffle. But my issue here, will he also include the managing director of the National Port Authority, fellow Liberians? It's on Kear Morning Live. Waka dialogues with diaspora students. Istanbul Embassy closed case. Square Fort Sandos, July 9 says funding data tense reconciliation. Tax force challenges Bono bond. Arrest in the air with gracious rad case. And the back page of the paper, Bwaka returns from Kear. I leave it with them. Mr. President, how do you respond to critics? What about winner? World Population Day 2/3 honor 25. July 9th reserved or received. July 9th reserved 46 years later. Shape features sign of unity and death. That was it for the parrot. The Daily Observer, volume 26, number 129 is on here. Follow us, continue enjoying yourself. Come close up to the radio because your fearless sheriff is on. And the front page says the consequential revenue audit in sight. As legislature opens high stakes revenue audit hearing, former and current top government officials face scrutiny over 6 years of tax collection. Yeah. But people, the question then asks, will they also submit themselves for audit? We need to know, how are they spending our money? For God's sake, the last time I checked the cement quota purse, don't be Kanga Lawrence say they are beggars. Nigerians are beggars. 12 Equator hits sank. Court probes juror misconduct George Feka corporate headquarters in Cinco. I mean, the guy has done well. Let's face the fact. Yeah, Fan Bambus. Kudos to him. You can see his legacy,
Yes.
the development.
Yes.
24th Street Hospital, and I'm told another 200-bedroom hospital is under construction.
Wow.
Good news for Liberians under the stewardship of Dewey Fan Bambus. It's on Kear FM, Kear Morning Live. So get a copy. Mustafa Raji Sports is here. That will do it for the local dailies. We'll take a quick briefer and we come back. Of course, one of Liberia's best women advocate is here. It's Kear Morning Live. Let's go for a break. We'll come back. We've got more on the platform. Don't you dare go away. We're having breakfast with you.
Example, who is eligible for the National Sex Offenders Registry? And 2, what kind of case court? Join us at the University of Liberia Student Center on Wednesday, July 15th from 9 p.m. to 4 p.m. You must RSVP for catering purposes. WhatsApp us on 0778 500 277. Students, government officials, NGOs, and all sectors are welcome. Let's dialogue to establish the National Sex Offenders Registry and the legal clinics from the ECOWAS Court. This message was brought to you by the SGBV Rural Office and the Alternative Dispute Resolution Office at the Ministry of Justice.
Your big black eyes caress me. Your lips were so inviting and that smile.
My inspiration. Did you know Harry E?
Harry E.
Yeah, not the council, right? The
Council Roberts. Yes.
Okay, he was in the class of the council, Harry
Oh,
E.
at CWA?
Yeah, Harry E. I don't know whose school he attended, but he made a song, "My Sweet Red Rose."
Yes.
You're my sweet red rose.
Yes.
And then when I hear the council,
Masusu,
you know, they were in the same class.
category, and they
But
all
did you get to meet the council, Harry, the Zanga Robbers and GIBAH back in the days?
So Tecumseh Roberts is my dad.
Okay.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes, he is my dad. I'm the second child of Tecumseh Roberts.
Wow.
Yes. I had a brother that passed away. He was a musician also, but he passed a few years ago. So yes, I'm the second child, and there's 4 of us.
Okay.
So I have another sister, Tifilia.
Where is she?
She is in Florida.
All right.
And I have a brother, Bobby, which lives in Lagos, Nigeria. Yes.
Okay. So
he's a musician also.
So we'll talk about that another time.
Yes.
But let's talk about this whole thing. You have the ECOWAS code,
sex offenders.
So tell the Liberian people. I'll give you the time to explain. Sufficient.
Yes. So good morning, everyone. My name is Onita Roberts. I am the director of SGBV Rural. I'm also the SGBV specialist at the Ministry of Justice. I have been for 8 years, and as gender officer or gender focal for the rural areas, I basically work in all of those capacities. So whenever there is something that goes wrong with any gender, yes, I am authorized to investigate. So my office basically, we handle SGBV cases. I concentrate on what's happening in the rural areas because people in the rural areas think that we in Monrovia, we forgot about them.
Abandoned.
Yes. And I also I always try to travel and speak with our women and children officers and give them hope that, we're fighting. We're fighting sexual crimes. We're fighting human trafficking. We're fighting SEA, which is sexual exploitation and abuse. We have all our human rights agendas on the board, and I also sit on the human rights board for prison reform at the Ministry of Justice. So I work I try to stay in my in my area. Yes. Because Liberia can become very weighing with different things. I'm called to do this, I'm called to do that.
Multiple things.
So many times I have to turn a lot of things down because it's too much on my plate. Yes.
Okay. So what's this all about?
So the National Sex Offenders Registry, actually, let me educate the public a little bit that in the entire world, we only have 18 sex offender registries. In Africa, we only have 3. We have in South Africa, Kenya, and Rwanda. No, sorry, Kenya, and then we have in the sub-region, we have Nigeria,
Mhm.
which is in Lagos,
Mhm.
and that is also supported by UN Women,
Sex offender registry.
the National Sex Offenders Registry.
Mhm.
So this registry is basically something that documents sex offenders,
Mhm.
or people that abuse
Mhm.
women.
Mhm.
Basically, it's appalling to me
Mhm.
that with all the women that exist in the world, I'm
Mhm.
sure you have daughter, you have
Mhm.
nieces, you
Mhm.
have a
Yeah.
mom,
Mhm.
and we only have 18, and it's ridiculous.
In the whole
In
the
the
entire world,
entire
18 sex offender registry.
18,
And
Sheriff.
three in West Africa or Africa.
Yeah, you gotta start arresting some people.
Wow.
They're not easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So we only have 3.
Mhm.
I just returned from Nigeria. I
Mhm.
visited Lagos,
Mhm.
and I visited the ECOWAS Parliament,
Mhm.
and basically just to make our case on the establishment of the sex offenders registry. Why is it important? Currently, in our prisons, we have 208 inmates. About 108 of those are sentenced, and the rest are
Pre-trial.
pre-trial detainees.
Mhm.
It's okay. Before I give you the meat
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
registry,
okay, yeah.
I want people to understand that our dockets are full.
Mhm.
South Beach was built for 375.
Mhm.
Currently, we have over 1,000 inmates
Mhm.
in South Beach. The prison is not a babysitting area.
Mhm.
A prison is not somewhere where you change somebody's sleeping place. That's
Mhm.
what we hear.
Mhm.
When we go into the prisons and speak to people, go to the courts, we hear, oh, the person said they're going to change somebody's sleeping place. The government right now, as we all know, financially, everything is straining,
Mhm.
because for us consultants, we relied very hugely on USAID and our partners.
Mhm.
And now, as our partners drew down, of course, government is going to feel the pinch.
Mhm.
So sending people to us where the Ministry of Justice have to feed them. We have to make sure that they're fed,
Mhm.
that they have medicines and everything.
Mhm.
We don't have the capacity. We have been trying to establish the bigger prison out in Bumi. So I think we're still in discussions with that, but we are overwhelmed, and
Mhm.
we are overwhelmed with sex offenders. Now, the sex offenders in jail, some are accused falsely, and some really did the act.
Mhm.
It's up to us to have them go to the system to see if they have been lied on, or if they did the act. So, of course, this is done. First, we have a referral pathway through our SGBV unit, where our survivors must use. So, as a parent, women, you all basically take on this task. Some of our men do, our fathers that play women roles, but it's your duty to understand the referral pathway. Referral pathway basically goes like this. When your daughter or your child report rape, or anyone report rape, you must take them to the one-stop center first. After they've gone to the one-stop center, they will be checked by a physician, by a nurse. The nurse they will then determine if there was rape. Of course, there's samples that are taken from the survivors for us for testing. We will keep those samples when it comes to it, where we have to present it in court or whatever. We will. Once the rape is established, then we ask the necessary security questions. Who did it? It might be somebody from the neighborhood. It might be somebody from right in the house. It might be a father. Yes. It might be a brother. It might be an uncle. And it's usually by men that our children trust, or our children trust. So you establish that, and then we contact the nearest zone. All of our zones have the women and children protection offices there. So they will take the report, and then once that I hear about it, or I get it because I'm in the minister's office, I will then go into it. It depends on what case, or if the minister is is really interested in this particular case, I will then go and get the information and furnish the minister
When you
with
say
the
when you say the
information.
minister, if the minister is interested in this particular, because it's people out there might say, oh, so
he's not interested in other
Yeah,
cases. Please don't get me wrong. The
yes.
minister is interested in all 208 cases. What I'm saying is that there are some cases that we see we have to go to the minister. Like women and children can handle. They can handle it, right? The minister call us when he have a problem, yes, or if somebody call him, because you know people have access to the minister.
Yeah, okay.
Like you had access to Councillor Dean, right? Some people will call and say, "Oh, Minister Twe, you know this and that, and this is happening," and then the minister will call us. He will call women and children. He will call me and say, "Well, somebody called
and say
about this case." Like I had a case where the minister was very, very supportive with, where a lady got gang raped in Nimba by 10 men.
Wow.
And the minister went in his own pocket because we were sorting out our consultancy list, and he paid my way. He gave me money for the survivor. I called UN, they helped. So there are certain cases that, because he can't handle all, he's the attorney general. So there are certain cases that is on our desk that we have to brief the minister every time he asks, okay, so what's happening with this case? What's going on? You know, and many times he asks us about all cases. Tell me what's going on and how we can help. So we go into it, and women and children respond. After they respond, then we go, especially in the rural areas. In the rural areas, Rogers, you know that we have a lot of problems.
Is it different from urban? What is happening in rural?
It's very different. Actually, a few years, because like I said, I've been working on this for 8 years, and I want to say good morning to Councillor Frank Musadin, and of course our Minister Nato Oswald Twe. That's basically both of them, because government is continuous, and Councillor Dean actually supported this offenders registry, and now our minister is supporting the
So it
offenders
started
registry
from the Dean administration.
Yes, it did.
Passed on to the 12 administration. But why was it delayed, in your opinion? Why it didn't take off during the Dean administration?
The offenders, to establish the offenders registry, we need about 300,000. Because
do you have the money now?
We don't have the money.
But you're about to establish it.
We hope that we can establish.
You're hoping.
We're hoping. We're hoping. We don't have, there was nothing allocated by legislature or anything for the registry. We just started having conversations. The last time I was 16 days of activism, there was a panel that discussed the sex offenders registry. So we hope that if our partners are listening, I already have UN Women ears, I have UNDP, and I want others like Save the Children and all of our partners that are still here, Plan Liberia, to join us so that we can bring this idea to fruition. We got the support, we got the go, we got the yes, but we need the will. We need the government, the will. We need the political will. We need the people to work with us in the rural areas. It's tough.
But why you keep saying, emphasizing it is tough? Why is it tough? What makes it tough?
It's tough in the rural areas because our people do not articulate like us. They do not the education, the understanding. So in the rural areas, you have to take, like if you're going to do a workshop for 3 days, in the rural areas you have to do for 5 days, because you have to explain. There's a lot of older folks that want information. There's a lot of women, they're not learned, but they can understand. They are interested in what's happening with their welfare. A lot of them may not, at the forums, they might not speak out, but they will come later on and speak to me, off grid about what's happening with rape and sodomy in their counties. And Dana, let me tell you why this registry is important. Sodomy is on the rise, but sodomy, Dana Rajas, I'm not going to tell you anything, because
sodomy cases, all rape cases, one rape case is a pandemic, especially to a family. But when a boy gets raped, it's different. It is totally, it's the hardest part of my job. When I have to respond to a 7-year-old that was raped by a motorbike driver. Yes. We heard about the sensational case from NSA.
Bona Jala.
Yes, yes, he's still in jail.
Bon Jala, not
Bon Jala.
Jala.
We had a former.
But it was rumor he has been released.
Well, that's a rumor. Go to South Beach. He's there. First of all, Rogers, as an investigative journalist, when you hear those things, it's good. You can approach anyone. The Honorable Prince C. Johnson is a very approachable person. And, when they said, NSA, they released the guy and the guy's passed, I'm like, listen, who's going to risk their job to be taking Bon Jala from jail, to be carrying no correction officer? He goes
home
go in the night to do what?
Before the clear of the day,
to do what?
It brings him back.
Not you, sir.
Not you, sir.
Not you, sir. His boss is one of the persons that supported us with rape, against rape in the military. So I laughed when I heard that this kids were at NSA. I said, well, then, brother, you on your own. Yes. So, back to the registry, people like Bon Jala, he's not, you can't call us and say, Rogers raped me and put you there. No. Rogers must go to jail.
Investigated.
Must be investigated. Must be proven that you did this crime before you will be documented.
Let's go back
to
pre-trial detainees.
Yes, sir.
Some have been tried.
Yes, sir.
Convicted, sentenced, right?
Yes.
And you said 200 plus, and out of that 150 sentence.
Out of 200, we have 100. We have maybe 100 and over 100 detained, and the rest is sentenced.
Okay, so you said that some true, some lie, and you get this picture where they say, as soon as you say Rogers rape,
yes,
then you're handcuffed. So how do you?
So this is where my own job. We have feminists. We have advocates, everything. So I always tell people, please understand my portfolio. I'm gender. Gender means I protect everyone.
Everybody.
And at the Ministry of Justice, if you feel there's no justice in your institution, there's justice at the Ministry of Justice. So if a man is accused of any crime, even if they carry you for child support, I can intervene. And I will intervene and be
But child support is not as grave as rape.
No, I'm just saying that men are accused of a lot of different things, and you can be jailed.
Okay,
you can be arrested for child support. Yeah, and we say you just ignoring us, and we're calling you, and you're not coming. You're ignoring the woman. We can order your arrest, and we will make you pay before you get out of that jail. So men are accused. So if a woman come and accuse you, we will investigate.
You said make you pay before you get out.
Yeah, you will pay.
So what if that person came and say apologize, then order you
apologize
to you now, they investigating the gender section and say, you say, because you say we'll make you to pay.
No, when we call you and you say that, and then we say the woman lying that you've been paying, you've been giving her money, you and that woman not together. Make sure you send her mobile money.
Okay, so that's evidence.
So you have evidence of giving her money. That's the only way we can talk for you.
Okay.
If you have that evidence, then we'll say, but they may be paying. And you know how the economy looking. They may be making 300 and you still might give you 200.
No,
no.
So what do you do in that case?
In those cases, we will say, don't carry the child to St. Teresa Convent when a man making 300.
What do you mean St. Teresa Convent?
Don't put your child in a school that you cannot afford.
You cannot afford. Cut your code according to your
and then
size.
you say the man might pay for it. So when you come to the Justice Ministry, we'll say, no, this is fair. You pay half, the man pay half.
Yeah, okay.
Right? If you accuse somebody of rape, I will say, okay, what is the motive? The person accused you. So what is the motive? So we collect our own evidence. We go into the community. We investigate.
Talk to
we
people.
talk to people. We find out what's your relationship with this girl that is accusing you or whatever. And then we invite you to the Women and Children Protection at LMP to explain. If I feel that, okay, LMP, I want further information, then I can invite you at the Ministry of Justice.
So it starts from the
explain to me.
LNP.
Yes.
So if
LNP
if
are the
any
first
interference-
responders.
Yeah. Okay. So moving forward, if you are not satisfied with the Ministry of Justice, so the case will come to the Ministry of Justice.
Yes.
Okay, but the first place
is LMP.
Okay.
LMP, they are the first responders.
Let me say something because it's important.
Yes.
I believe your advocacy, you said gender, right?
Yes.
Whether female or male, right? There's a lady, and every time I'm discussing this, I feel so emotional.
Yes, sir.
She's been in prison for like 9 months.
Yeah.
Why is she there? Because her older sister accused her of using her sister, taking her sister to another man in the presence of her, the man raped. Like she was holding the person and they were raping. Come on now. And then they say to her, one of the sisters came from the States. I got all the text message. I talked to them from Central Prison.
Okay, she's at MCP.
Yeah,
Okay.
Memorial.
Okay, so she's been charged with gang rape.
No, not gang rape.
What is she
They
charged
say
with?
she took the accusation that she took her sister.
She accompanied her sister to the rape.
To the rape.
But then she participated in gang rape.
That is what they say now. So another lady came from the state and said, if you see the man, because she said, no, I don't even know the man. The girl said, I don't know the man. So she said, so the sister came from the state and said, if you implicate the man, if you say the man committed a rape, you will walk free, then we'll deal with the man. She said, no, it will not happen. She's in Central Prison. She said, it will never happen. I will not do that. Yes.
Well, Daniel.
So the man himself, he's there.
He's in prison.
He's in prison. The lady involved is in prison.
Both of them are at MCP.
MCP.
Okay.
So you just say, is it normal? Do you come across such story all the time where you telling the girl, look, you know what? Just say that the man raped. Just say, I've been talking to them.
Just say the man raped
will free you to bring you ulcer.
Who's telling her to say that?
The lady that came from the States. I think she's gone back. That we can release you, but implicate the man. Say yes, he raped. Then we'll free you.
But the woman that is incarcerated, did she believe that man did that act?
She said no.
But then why would?
But this is the irony.
Okay, so Daniel, for the for respect to my colleagues, because I'm not a correction officer, but I would definitely call MCP. Thanks. Even our callers as listening. That's why we are trying to establish first the offender registry, right?
Yeah, so we want to get there now so you can
for
explain.
convicted, but the ADR department, which today they are launching our 80-hour department
What is
program,
ADR?
Alternative Dispute Resolution.
Okay.
Our TRG legislative engagement is for today at 12 noon.
Okay.
So the ADR department, also where I serve on the board, we look at cases, right? So through the ADR department, I will be able to look at these cases where, to take some burden off of the docket. That's what the ADR department does. So I will look at these cases, look at it and see, and then I would go to the minister. These are, many times, like I said, Rogers, the minister have so many things to
overwhelmed.
He's overwhelmed. And it's up to us, his deputies, to go to him and brief him on what's going on, especially cases that we feel passionate about and we feel something should be done. In the past, Councillor Dean, I think I spoke to you too, where we had a 12-year-old girl that killed her friend. She's been in jail for going on 4 years.
Killed her friend?
She's 12 years old. She killed her 14-year-old friend.
How?
They was fighting over a boy. The girl brought the knife to the
12 years old?
12.
And the 14 fighting over a boy?
12, yes, please. And our juveniles, I will come here often, we will talk.
Yeah, man.
He we begged, AFL, all of us. I got the women,
Female
the
lawyers.
wild women from university, my colleagues. I mean, I got all the lawyers. We went into South Beach. We donated goods to them, but then we from the law area, I said, let's look at the women cases. The little girl, she's a child, she's a baby.
Amen.
And the thing about it, sometimes Raja, we get question our bosses, but Councillor Dean and I was like, Minister, she's only 12 years old. I mean, all of us when we convey on Minister Dean.
So
And Minister
conveying
told
him
all
to
of us
do
the
what?
same thing. We said, can we release her into a safe home where she is 12 and she don't have to be in prison?
So she will grow up, but she will still face trial, right?
She faced yes.
Okay.
It's murder.
Okay. Yeah.
And Minister said, he said, I'm going to tell you. He said, I've been a lawyer for many years. There's many reasons why people do things. I want you to go into South Beach, work with that girl, work with that child, find out why would a 12-year-old killed.
Amen.
And I'm not a lawyer. So I looked at him because I'm an advocate. So I'm a bit sentimental. But he is the law.
He's a lawyer.
He's a
doesn't see the way
lawyer.
you see it.
And he's the Attorney General of the Republic. He was the Attorney General of Liberia. So he said, you guys, you and your AFL women and all your wild women, you'll go and you'll come back to me and give me a reason beyond a reasonable doubt why I should release her, because the neighborhood don't want her. So she is our property. So she's been our property for 4 years. And we have our psychosocial. I recommended that she see our psychiatrist at ES Grant. And we're trying our juveniles, Rogers.
I'm broken.
Really, yeah.
I'm broken right
those
now.
are, we have a lot of
I have a
different
10-year-old
cases.
baby, a girl. And when I go home and look at her, and the story you just explained about a 12-year-old baby sitting in South Beach.
Yes.
And you pleaded to take her. But since the minister left, have you passed it on to Mr. Twe?
Yes.
And what has he said?
Actually, Anita is going through she's going through psychosocial, where we have the Ministry of Health and ES Grant. They visit her often and talk to her, because of course she's traumatized also. So we cannot forget that she is traumatized. And that's why they say, oh, you're human right. Yes. If no other country in the sub-region don't want to do human rights, we Liberians, we will do human rights. We the one went to war for 14 years. Plenty thing happened here. So we'll do human rights. And yes, we don't just put you in jail. We have programs for them. And, she talked to us. We talked to her. And, we will see how best we can continue to work with our
How is
youth.
her demeanor when you're talking to her? What you get out of her? What's she saying? Because you talk about the trauma.
She's sorry. She recognized what happened. She know a life was lost, but it was a fight, and it happened. And it's just one of those unfortunate things. It's not only in Liberia. We have children in the juvenile system in America, other countries, 10 years old, 8 years old. And a lot of their cases are worse than our psychologically, are worse than our children cases here. Our children cases that cake. This case is what we will call isolated. But you will hear a lot of these cases from other countries.
Juvenile prison. I watched crime investigation, all those things you see.
So as much as we would, we like to put the government feet to the fire, we must also remember, we the Liberians, regardless of the government, we are the one that's keeping the peace.
Okay, before we get back to this whole sex registry stuff,
yes,
what do you do with this issue of people? Because do you work with the court, public defendant, through the Minister of Justice, where people go to court and say, my child was raped, but when it's time for the hearing to go to the court, they don't appear. People just language in there. What do you do?
It is sheriff.
Yes.
The sheriff can waggle.
It's important.
So you've been talking to Councillor Isaac George, eh?
Councillor George?
Councillor George is in charge of the SGBV unit at the Ministry of Justice. So Councillor George, this is his biggest problem.
Okay.
And you brought it up.
Yes, it's important.
My people, y'all listen to me. When y'all say the people there rape, y'all bring them. We call you to come to court. You can't come. Somebody hospital, somebody brother,
wife,
somebody child,
girlfriend.
Because we got women for gang rape.
Yeah.
They get there. And we have to, the government is so, it's not fair. You come, you say somebody rape. Then we calling you. You can't come. So what will tell you? And we started doing it. We pardoned
So what you're doing
50
now?
something the last time.
Yes.
And we call 3 times.
And you don't
And
appear.
you don't come. We'll release the person.
No, when you say call the court,
we will call the family. We'll call you, the accused, the person that accusing the guy. If you do not come, let me just listen to me. I can go ask SBV unit. We'll call you 3 times. You don't come. We'll let the person go. You will feel bad because the person will be back in the community. Plenty of people, they ain't got other places to go. Some people, because of the stigma, they might move to Lima, or some people might move to Lofa just to have a peace of mind, go to Firestone. But he will be out because why? You reneged on your part of the agreement. You did not keep up to your agreement. You must come to court. We can't just be jailing people because somebody in the neighborhood don't like Rogers, or you don't like this producer, or you don't like the person. They can say, oh, I see here my daughter walking around thing. You know, let me go back to our famous case with the guy from Youth and Sports. Everybody they talk. Rogers, it's so funny. I went to a funeral and the man was sitting right next to me. And the questions he asked me, after he got to the 3rd question, I turned around and looked at him. And he said, I am Mr. McGill.
Brian McGill.
Yes.
We worked together at Radio Monrovia.
Yes. And he asked me certain questions. But what happened with the McGill case is that you cannot tell me that Roger raped you at 10 o'clock. Then we will go to GPS to find out, because your phone will tell. A lot of people got iPhone.
So the time it happened,
it did not corroborate. But the public will say what they will say, oh, we that the government free.
But you know the country is divided on
yes,
blue and green line.
That blue and green business is like me. I red, white, and blue.
Yeah,
I heard you.
That's what somebody said.
No,
in order to come back to bring our country back to where it's supposed to be,
do red, white, and blue.
Let us do red, white, and blue, because the green.
And the green and the blue.
No. So how do you end the discussion? Because I want us to come back because of time.
Yes.
To this register. Yes. So how did it go? The discussion with Mr. McGill.
So Mr. McGill, he just asked, and like I said, sorry, the GPS did not match. The time that she said that it happened, the Women and Children Protection Liberia National Police, it didn't corroborate. So that's what happened. When you bring cases, you cannot bring cases on sentiments to us, to the court. You have to bring cases with evidence. We work with evidence. If we do not see any reason to convict, we won't.
Okay.
And people might feel bad, but a lot of survivors too, they compromise their own cases, right? So, on that, the sex offender registry is not to be established for you to call to change people's sleeping place. We will decide that person name is supposed to be in the registry.
People listening speaking about this sex offender registry.
Yes.
Break it down in our.
The National Sex Offender Registry is a registry that documents convicted sex offenders forever. Once your name goes on that registry, that's why we have to make sure that you did the crime. This registry is also going to help our security in the sub-region when you're moving around, because you're moving around with an ECOWAS passport. So we want to know where you are. That's one of the reasons for the registry. If you go, we had Tobias Bowen that left from here. We don't know where he is, right?
It's a sex offender.
Yes, he is a sex offender. And if we had a system like that, which we have a documented, we document at the LMP, don't get me wrong, but we don't have a sex offenders registry in the clouds that people can go and view. It stays there. If you go to get a visa at the American embassy, they will ask you for your police record. If your police record, if it appear that you're a woman beater or you're offender registry, then they will decide if they want to give you visa to go to their country. Yes.
Because
So
it also has to do with job.
yes,
Yeah,
your
it's
job.
very difficult.
Especially if you're going to work with women and children. It's important for us to know your character, to be around our girls' children. You at work, you don't want nobody messing around with your kid child or your boys' children, because we got some men now, they prey on the little boys. So we will put you in a registry after we have decided that you are supposed to be in a registry, because it stays for life. Your name stays there, the year you did it, your picture, and everything. That's what happens.
So
here.
once it is launched, so then Liberia becomes the 4th country.
We will be the 4th country to have a sex offender registry. We should be, because we call ourselves Mama Liberia. And if we are the mother of Liberia and the mother of the sub-region, it is important that we have a national sex offenders registry.
Okay. So, well, you're listening to her, an advocate, not just advocating for the victim, but also those who are accused.
Yes.
And I will work with you on this issue of the lady in South Beach or at South Beach,
Yes,
and the man. I hope I have the message. Still have the message. So you want us to talk anything because of time, so we can.
Okay, so we have I think 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're gonna open the lines.
Yeah, I want to see what have the
yes.
public.
You can open the lines, but before you open the lines, I just want to say that today we launched the 80-hour department at 12 noon at Legislature. Is where we're going to go and present our 80-hour program. Of course, our document is with the ECOWAS court in Abuja, and we're looking to establish these legal clinics around Liberia.
So you also have support from ECOWAS.
Yes, we are going to have support for the sex offender registry and our legal clinics through the ECOWAS courts.
Okay, so you want to join us? Then you can call us now on those numbers. Of course, 0777 959 959 0881 87. Is that 871? Okay. I'm not 67670. So our guest is here. Talk to our guests. The registry will be launched. It will be the 4th in the sub-region. Let's take our first caller. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How you doing?
We are great.
Good morning to my sister in studio.
Good morning.
Yeah, I got an issue, sister.
Yes, please.
Yeah, since 2021, I have my fiancé. We live together, right?
Yes.
On a sudden, she left the house. Take my son along with her. Calling her for a location, she refused to show me a location. Up to date, she has not shown me a location. In case tomorrow she comes saying that I refuse to support my son, and she came into court.
Okay, sir.
How you got to handle the case?
All right, sir. So the first offense in that case is kidnap, right? So the first thing, your child is kidnapped. There's a crime that has been committed, regardless of whether you pay child support or not. It's up to us, right, to decide that not for her to take the child, and then if she comes back to us, first of all, we want to know why she took the child, and we have to ask the necessary questions because there's 3 sides to a story. So you're telling me one side, right? But now I gotta listen to your side. Now I gotta listen to the child side.
So the lady's side.
Yes.
Okay. The mother.
I'm very appreciative.
So please, if you can, Rogers, they will give you my number, and then you can call me. And
but just call your number since you.
My number is 0778 500 277. It's also my WhatsApp number.
You got it?
No, I didn't get it clear.
0778.
Let me do a talk over 0778.
Yeah.
500
500. Okay. No, he's listening. So let's
next caller.
Okay. Okay. So keep keep your calls coming. We have limited
Yes.
time.
Mhm.
It's important that we discuss this so you know exactly what is happening.
Yes.
People are not just people don't the interest of this whole issue not just to incarcerate people.
No.
Or sending people to jail.
No.
Because most time people say, like you said, they don't go to court, come to court. And if they call you 3 times and you fail to come,
we have to let the guy go home.
So
because
what are the guy?
It means that you abandoned your case.
Okay. So it's important. You got friends incarcerated at South
We'll
Beach.
document him and everything, but we can't keep him.
Okay.
Because it's against his human rights.
Because you accuse.
Then we'll get Dempster Brown for the independent human right. You know he can
Is he
march
stay
up.
there? Formula is
Dempster-
acting as so
sorry, I said Dempster. Sorry.
We'll get
You know
Formula now.
Dempster Brown.
Yeah,
Brown.
yeah, because you always 0777959 call us. This is not political. It's about your survival. People in prison. In fact, the man. Oh gosh, I've been through a lot of things. During the Ebola, the lady who used to cook for me, Rachel.
Yeah.
I went to Claratown, took her from Claratown, brought her to my house. You know, then this guy is that a message? Will I see it? No, I can see it from far. So, bro, you can read it. You got your glasses. Okay. Okay.
Oh, she's talking.
Okay,
I think you read that already. That's on Clara.
Okay, that's on
You
Clara.
read that already.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she comes to my house taking care. Then this guy, the girl going out with the girl in the community.
Yes.
He stops at her house before going home. And one morning she gets up and say, the guy raped her.
Yeah.
You know he died in South Beach. The lady said died because she took food there, and they did not allow her to see him. She died. She felt pressure.
Really?
Yes. And so I talked to one of the public defenders. You know what he told me?
What you told me?
If you want us to release it, man, oh my God, I'm gonna get him $3,000. A public defender. I don't want to call his name.
Don't call his name.
He's a friend. So I look at him.
You sure he's your friend?
Supposedly. Yeah, supposed to be my friend.
Are you sure?
Yeah. People are not calling, but people are listening.
Yes.
So just so you know, people are listening.
Yes.
So he told me, and when she carried the food after they denied her, it was on the Monday.
Yeah.
And then they took her. She came. You know, Girlie Street where they have the pump, the well. Okay, let's take that caller. Good morning.
Yeah, Chief, I'm sorry. I'm the one just called, and the number I missed the number. Can you please delete the number?
Okay, call the number.
0778.
Yeah.
500.
Yeah, mama.
277.
Okay, mama. Thank you.
So I hope you got the number. Yeah.
Thank you.
I got it.
Okay. So I pleaded with Sir Joseph not to put her among the Ebola people. Sir Joseph did it. In fact, when she came sweating, the pressure, somebody bought water for her. She sat to the well on Girlie Street there. While drinking the water, she fell and bust. She fell and bust her head. And I told Sir Joseph to give us the body. Sir Joseph said no. So yeah, we don't even know where they bury her. No grave.
Wow.
Yeah. But these things, like you said, and I already we gotta go. Yes, we have to go. From time to time, we'll give you the opportunity.
Yes,
to be here.
Thanks.
Yeah, to tell the Liberian people, because
happening?
most people feel that the job you do is just to incarcerate people.
No.
Just put people in jail.
No.
I
We
was
don't
saying
have
to jail.
space.
Yes, we rape.
No.
You rape my daughter. You sodomize my son.
No.
Okay, let's take this last caller. Good morning.
Look, Roger.
Yes, sir.
Let me follow up something. This case of allegation of rape. The total investigation is actually not done, and you got more people in South Beach penning. I want to ask this lady, what is her actual mission? Is to advocate for people who are penning for years without investigation, or perhaps, meanwhile, not even perhaps, meanwhile, when the computer comes and accuse or level allegation of rape on such a person, they don't tell on for the case again. And the person just in jail. I mean, consistently. Years in, years out.
Pre-trial detainee.
On pre-trial detainees.
Thank you.
Okay.
My own question is, what is she or what are all of you doing to help the people out of cases? Because meanwhile, you see, most of the time, I'm a witness, sorry to keep it down, of a man picking up a girl, 2012, from GSA Road on a lift in the ring. When the man put the girl down to shot, the girl start shouting, "You raped me, you want to pay money. You want to pay money." And the police
Thank you so much. You will respond. We're out of time. Time is of the essence. Thank you so much, DJ Constant. Yeah, really, I gave you lift.
Before we get to that part, he talked something a little bit about what you asked about the pre-trial detainees.
Yeah,
the pre-trial detainees, like I said before, that currently what we're doing through the SBV unit, if we call you 3 times, if you say that somebody raped and the person is waiting on their day in court, we call you 3 times and you do not come, we have to let the person go home. But before that, we have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that, first of all, you didn't come. We have public defenders. You know, they will stand in the gap and ask the government the necessary questions. So if you just accuse someone, if you're not ready to go through your case, you know, in the morning, we don't wake up and ask people who rape you. People bring cases to us. So if you bring your case to us, just try to help us too by following up on your cases.
So if you fail to follow up,
then we have to have the guy go home.
So what if that person went home and back to the community and they want to, go after the person? What do you do to defend that person, make sure that that person's life is safe?
Well, hopefully, like I said, if somebody is released, we already have information on the person. I think that person by that time is free to move around.
Okay.
You know, so he can move to another community, he can move somewhere else for stigmatization.
Okay.
You know, we can, if you attack the guy and we let him out, then of course that's a crime and the police will respond. But he is free. Once we let him out, he's free to go and live where he wants to live. And if he is traveling, then we want to know where he's going.
Okay. So let's come back to this sex offender registry.
Yes.
So tell the folks, maybe just Tony, then we can go because our time is really, really fast spent.
Okay. So currently we are advocating for the sex offender registry. I know the ad was played, but we omitted the date because of July 26th. You know, there's a lot of things are going to be happening. So I'm going to come back here on this radio to give you the date that we're going to start the first dialogue. And the first dialogue, we're arranging for it to happen at the University of Liberia, where people, you know, it's easy access. People can come there. The students are off campus. So we'll have, you know, a little quiet there. We're gonna let you know. For more information, you can contact me. If you want to be a sponsor to all of our partners that's listening, this is a program for us. It's for our girls. It's for our children. And why not? Why not the National Sex Offenders Registry? We only have 3 in Africa, and Liberia should be the 4th country to have a National Sex Offenders Registry.
Okay. Thanks for coming. And like you said, from time to time, you will be here and discussing the issue. I mean, transparency. Yeah, transparency. Play the ad. Play it. Yeah, transparency. So we leave you. Thanks for coming, dear.
Thank you.
Okay.
The voice of the people.
Play the ad.